Hello everybody, it's Lynn, and I am making a recipe from our new season's best. It's called a Rueben braid, and I'm gonna go live because it uses some of our new products that I want to show you, but we're starving, so I'm kind of in a hurry here. So I'm gonna tell you something. First of all, you know how braids have been around for Pampered Chef forever, and they always use crescent rolls, right? You always buy the little triangles, and it always says put down on a cutting board, roll them out, and seal the little, crisscrosses. Well, guess what? I think they thought of Pampered Chef. It comes in dough sheets now. What? Yes, dough sheets, crescent dough sheets. You don't have to try and seal up those little, there we go. You don't have to try and seal up those little triangles anymore. It just comes in one big piece. So what am I doing here? All right, well, I'm starting with a new product, which is our square stone, and it's made for our new air fryer. Oh, well, these aren't as perfect as they said, but I'll fix that, don't worry. It's made for our new air fryer to fit perfectly in there, okay? So I'm gonna make a braid, and I'm going to cook it in our new oven and air fryer, okay? Now, I'm not following the instructions perfectly because it does say to make it on our new pizza peel first and then transfer it over to this stone. Well, I don't want to do that. It just takes too long, so I'm not gonna do that. But I'm gonna make the braid right here for you guys. I'm not even gonna roll it. I'm just gonna stretch it out a bit here, seal the little gap that we have right here. It's not gonna be a problem. I told you I'm in a hurry, so this might not be the prettiest braid you have ever seen. Okay, so I had some leftover corned beef from St. Patrick's Day. Some of you may have seen my videos making our corned beef, and so I froze a little and kept it because I knew I wanted to make this recipe. So okay, there's my sheet, right? We're starting with that. So here is my cut up corned beef that I had left over. And I'm literally just gonna put it down the center here on this, okay? And then think of a Reuben. What else goes on a Reuben? Swiss cheese goes on a Reuben, and sauerkraut. Shh. My son doesn't really like sauerkraut, but he's gonna love this and he's gonna eat this. So it's only 1/3 of a cup. It's not like it's a ton, right? So I'm gonna put that right on there. I'm in like warp speed here, so take your time if you make this. And then 4 slices of Swiss cheese, which I think is a lot. It's going to be very cheesy. I'm going to overlap these like that. Okay, so I have my little pile in here. Now let me get my knife. Hold on just one second. Had to rinse my hands off there. And let me get a knife, I should say. I'm gonna use one of our old color coded. We have this in a new color now. And it says to make 8 strips on each side. Okay, those are gonna form the braid, right? And you want them to go pretty much right up to where you're cooking. So we've made this nice little thing down the middle here. So I'm gonna try and make it even. So I'm gonna go half and then half and then half to make 8. Okay, so there's 1. And then half of that is right there. And then I'm gonna half those. This won't be perfect, but I'm in a hurry because I'm really hungry. I don't know about you guys. So tell me in the comments, do you like Reubens? Because you won't like this unless you like Reubens, right? Okay, do the same thing on the other side. I'm gonna try and make them pretty close to the ones across the way. Doesn't have to be perfect. That's the beauty of this recipe, is there's a lot of room for error, and I'll probably make some, just so you know. So if you guys are not aware, we have a new air fryer and oven. It's got 2 doors. I'm going to show it to you in just a second here. And that's what we're going to make this in. So we're going to leave the ends for right now, and we're going to start crossing these over and give them a twist in the middle. See how I'm doing that right there? That's to leave some gap. And you want to leave gap for a couple reasons. One is because it makes it really pretty. And the second is because it lets the heat in past the dough. You're supposed to twist the top here, make some goofy little thing on top, I don't know. So yeah, twist and twist. Again, this is croissant dough, you guys. This is not pizza dough. This is croissant. it just comes in a nice big sheet now. Isn't that cool? All right, so I'm gonna twist, and I'm gonna twist, and I'm gonna twist it up here, make a little thing. And you can kind of see how it's coming together. It's gonna be cute when it's all done, I can guarantee it. One of the things it says to serve with this, in case you're getting the ingredients, is Thousand Island dressing, which is what is usually on a Rueben when you get one. I don't have any, so I'm gonna make some Thousand Island dressing. It's really just mayonnaise, ketchup, and relish. That's all Thousand Island dressing is. And that's also what McDonald's secret sauce is, and pretty much a takeoff on any place that has a special burger sauce. It's Thousand Island dressing, just so you know. So if you ever just want to make a substitute at home for one of those, that's what you need. Now this one is falling apart over here, so let me see if I can make this work. Twist. I told you this is not going to be perfect. Okay, and then it says on the ends that you're just supposed to kind of fold them over to seal this up, and then I'm going to pull it down the side here is what I think is the best choice for this. There might be other ways, but this is the way I'm going to do it. Okay, seal that off down here. Put these up the sides a little bit. Again, this is croissant dough, so you know you can't go wrong. It's all going to taste delicious, right? Okay, so look at this little braid I just made. So zippity quick. Look. Look, 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 look. Okay? All right, so before I put it in the oven, in order to make it shiny and pretty, I've got my 1 cup prep bowl. Got 1 egg in here that had a huge yolk. Look at how yellow this is. And of course, this is our mini silicone whisk here. And this is our basting brush. And I'm going to baste all of the dough. You don't really need to get it on the rest of it, just the doughy parts. And get all that done. I told you I'm in a hurry. Everything's going really quick here. Plus, I don't want to keep you online. And my dog's barking, of course. She's outside barking. Okay, I'm going to do that. And then the final touch is, this is one of our Taste Buds packets, but we sell everything bagel seasoning. And you're supposed to sprinkle this over the top, which is going to give you kind of like, you know, the Reubens are usually on a light rye or something like that with some extra seasoning. Well, that's what this is going to give it. Oh my gosh, it makes it look so pretty too. It's got sesame seeds in it. It's got darkened sesame seeds in it. I believe it has a little bit of garlic in it and a little bit of salt. And I'm just going to use this up because there's not much left in here. And this will be good on the croissants for sure. For sure. Okay, so there you have it. Got it all put together, okay? Now I'm gonna move you with me. I'm gonna take you guys over here and we're going to get into the air fryer, all right? So this is the new deluxe oven and air fryer, and this one is gonna cook in the top. So just so you know that there's a top oven and then there's a bottom air fryer. Okay, so in the oven up top, you press top and your options are custom toast bagel pizza, bake, stone bake, which is what we're going to use, broil, and reheat. And it also has a preheat function, which I was supposed to do on this, but like I said, I didn't want to use the pizza peel. I wanted to make this quick and easy, so I'm just going to put this in here. That. All right, and I'm going to put this on stone bake. Stone bake. I'm hoping you're following me here. I'm going to hit the temperature, and it's supposed to be at 350. Whoops, 350. And I've forgotten how long it is, but I think it was something around 12 minutes. So I'm going to put it on 12 minutes. I'll adjust that if it's wrong. And I'm going to hit, all right, now I'm going to skip preheat because I've already got it in there, and I'm just going to go for it. All right, and it's going to cook up my pizza, or my Rueben braid really, really quickly. So just wanted to show you guys that. I hope you're having a great day. I'll show you a finished product when I'm done. Bye-bye.